Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls. When I last left off, I said that we were going to do the only thing that we did have left to do, which is not entirely true. It's the only thing we have to do before we can complete the game. There is still one more optional boss that I will be wanting to do before I complete the game, but basically what we have to do now is we have to go down this path, and there are going to be 4 bosses down this path, and once we beat all 4 of these bosses, we can actually unlock the final boss. Now the first boss, you can just catch a glimpse of over there, over that hill. He's going to be the first dude we have to fight, and I'm just going to drop down here because it's going to take a bit of health off, but I really don't care because I'm not going to need 20 Estus Flasks for this boss fight. Hopefully. It'd be really embarrassing if I needed 20 Estus Flasks for this one fight. I think even killing him legitimately wouldn't take that long. Because I'm not going to kill him legitimately. Well, I am, because this isn't using an exploit or anything. This is using something that's built into the game as an easy way to kill him. The issue is you can do this multiple times, I should say, actually. But I've never been able to pull it off if I miss it on the first attempt. Even though I've seen videos of people pulling it off on further attempts, but I don't know if that's because there was some sort of weird glitch or anything. But this is the boss. This is Ceaseless Discharge, and he's a lovely guy, isn't he? Well, his sister's corpse is over here. Yeah, this is his sister. Something went freakishly wrong with him. But what we're going to do is we're going to take his sister's clothes, and he's not going to be too happy about that, and he's going to aggro. Now, you can aggro him by using ranged weapons on him, and if you do that and he aggros, he doesn't permanently aggro, which means that you can come back in here and he will be passive, but if you pick up these clothes, he permanently aggros on you. Now, I'm going to try this, and hopefully it's going to work. Right, let's do this. Pick up the clothes. And then he's going to do a ranged attack now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dodge that. And now that I've dodged that, I should be able to just run and avoid his attacks. And there we go. I've done it. That's pretty much the only barrier to being able to pull off this, is that you dodge that initial attack. And that one as well. But I thought I was further around that corner when I stopped running. Oh damn it, I didn't mean to change to two-handed then. I probably should have taken my armour off for this. I'm usually lighter when I attempt this, so I'm usually a lot faster, because he does have a ranged attack. But it's usually not much of a problem. But basically, once you get back to the fog gate, you just want to turn around and wait. Because what he will do is he will come and he will try and attack you. Here we go, come on. Here we go, he'll try and attack you, and his fist will slam down there, and you just want to hit the fist, and after you've hit it enough, there we go, he will actually fall down a big hole, and that's Ceaseless Discharge beaten. And because we beat Ceaseless Discharge, this area that was previously flooded with lava now becomes significantly less flooded with lava, because there are still bits of lava around. Okay. 20,000 souls for that. Easiest 20,000 souls you'll get in this game. Unless Pinwheel is 20,000 souls, but I really don't think he is. I think he's closer to 10,000. But now that this area has been opened up, we can progress through this area. And the way we do that is we go up here and around and down this bit. Now, over there in the distance, you might be able to see that there are in fact 7 Taurus demons. There is an item that they are guarding, which is a Chaos Ember, which allows you to infuse your weapons with chaos, which is an extra like it's like fire or crystal or pardon me, it's like fire or crystal. But I believe the way it works is the chaos damage scales with humanity. So the more humanity you have, the more damage you have. And that's soft humanity, that's not just, oh, I've got 30 humanity on me. That's, you've actually got that number in the top left is increased. And yeah, oh god damn it. Yeah, so you might notice that that's a Capra demon. And as I said, there were the Taurus demons over the other way. So yeah, those two are actually just like legit regular enemies in this area. And there is actually a reason for that, and that is because there is a lore for where all the demons came from, and basically that's where we're going. We're going to the thing that birthed all the demons, but I will leave that till we get there. We will see that in a bit. That'll probably be the next video though, I probably won't get there by the end of this video. But these Capra demons, I say these Capra demons are pretty weak. I suppose if I had these stats fighting the original Capra demon, I might have the same amount of sort of fun with them. But there are 6 in total in this area. I've killed 3 of them. Well, there are 6 in total that block me from getting to the next bonfire, I should say. I've killed 3 of them. There's the 4th. Here's the 5th, once he wants to aggro on me. Kill you. Oh no, you've jumped backwards. What will I do now? And then there's the 6th. Oh god, hello. And you're dead. Easy as pie. Although those will respawn. Then we get our first look at these guys. The weird statue dragon things. And they will shoot fire at you if you let them. I didn't give him a chance, but they will. So watch out for that. And then we want to come over here where this big centipede thing is. I say centipede, it's not really a centipede because it doesn't look like he's divided into sections. It's more of a big worm thing. But I'm just going to kill him. Shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. And then I can grab this, Soul of a Proud Knight, and I can use this bonfire that he was guarding. Can I actually get a level up? I can. I'll get strength up to 40. Why not? That's pretty much all I'll need. If I do get a large amount of souls between now and the end of the game, I will probably invest that in just a bit more health. Because once you get to 40, it really is just significantly diminished returns on any further stat investments. But yeah, down here there are a further 2 of these guys, and then another 2 a bit further on. They're really not a problem because they're pretty weak and slow. But then we've got this Taurus demon. Now I want him to come to me a bit, and you will see why once I start attacking him. And there we go, killed. But yeah, the reason I wanted to have him come to me is because that thing will pop up, and I wanted to just run past that and not accidentally run into it. There's going to be 2 more of these statue things. And then we're already at the next boss. So here we go. Boss number 2. This area, the one problem I do have with this area is that it does feel a bit rushed. I get the feeling that this was possibly the last area that they did in the game, because it feels like there's not much in between the bosses and that it was just like sort of made really quickly. One thing that doesn't help that either is the fact that Demon Fire Sage is basically a colour swapped palette of the Stray Demon. He has exactly the same moveset, the only difference is he has nice little fiery stuff all over him. If I can get him out of those trees, away from there and out into the open a bit more, I could actually maybe have a go at him a bit better. This is not going well now. This is suddenly going very badly. Heal. Right, there we go. Get behind him, because that's what you do against this guy. You get him behind him, and he doesn't want me to get him behind him. Okay, wait for him to slam down and then get him behind him. This guy's proving more challenging than I remember. I want to just heal up actually and get myself back to full health. But yeah, get back in behind him. Let's get some two-handed on him. Get away a bit while he does his drop attack and then run behind him. Get away while he does his drop attack. Oh, I didn't get far enough away. Or I ran in too quickly, I think, was more accurate to what was the problem there. I did it again. Right, let's try and get the timing right this time. There we go. He's going to jump up again. It's pretty much all he starts doing now, apparently. He does have another attack that he usually does sometimes use when you're behind him, but he doesn't seem to want to use that today, which is annoying because it's a lot easier to get back around him after he does it. Oh my god, you're just really annoying me now, Demon Fire Sage, because this is just becoming a matter of can I just do this enough times? Oh no. He broke the cycle and he ended up actually causing me damage. Luckily, I've killed him now. So there we go, two bosses down. And you get Demon's Catalyst off him. And some humanity. And then we can run down this way. Because if we run down here, and run down these steps, run down these steps, we actually get to another bonfire. And yes, that is what you think it is. That is a boss fog that's just in front of us there. I'm actually going to use a humanity because I can do a summon for this fight that I want to do. But yeah, that is a boss fog that's right there. And that's not just like, oh, it's deceptively close, there's actually loads of enemies that are in between me and the boss fog. That's... I literally have to run down this big twirling tree route, I think it's the route, and get down to the floor. And then, here we are, we're at the boss fight. And here's the summon. Because it's indeed our good friend Knight Solaire. So I'm gonna call him in for this boss fight. This shouldn't be too challenging, but it might not be particularly fun to watch because the camera will very likely spaz out quite a lot during this fight. But we'll see what happens. Right, is Solaire following us? Solaire is right behind us. Okay, so we can go in and we can do this boss fight. And this boss fight is the last of the demons types that we haven't met. We've had Taurus, we've had Capra, we've had Fire Sage, Asylum, Stray. I'm not sure if there's any more that I've missed. But this is the Centipede demon. And his boss area is annoyingly filled with lava. Not completely. There is a little, there are little patches of land that you can stand in. The most notable one being this area that you spawn in. And I want to see if I can actually block his ranged attack. I can. Okay. Because basically what he will do is at the start, he will just ranged attack. And I haven't found any sort of thing that determines why he does this, the amount of times he does it. It seems to be completely random, because I've had him do it like once and then walk over, and I've had him do it like, now he's doing it like quite a few times and then walking over. But eventually, I don't think you can actually hit him during this either, because I don't think it actually registers a hit on his arm thing that he keeps spewing out. I'm sure he's meant to come over. every time I fought him, he's just eventually come over. There we go. He does seem to be coming over now. There we go. Right, okay, he's going to actually come over and give us a chance to actually deal damage to him now. And what you want to do is, you want to be able to see him. But anytime he does an attack where one of these things gets launched out, you want to hit them. Because you can actually destroy them and take away his ability to attack with it. You don't really want to be underneath him either, because he does have an attack that will get you if you're stood underneath him. Oh god, no, not good. Right. Solaire's nearly dead, because he appears to be practicing his lava swimming. I wouldn't be that surprised actually if a message pops up about now. There we go. Knight Solaire was vanquished. Okay, so I'm going to have to do the rest of this myself. It's alright, because it's not too bad a boss fight this. When you can actually see where he is. There we go. And get in and attack him. Oh damn it, I cocked that up a bit. Oh, I'm cocking this up quite badly now. I'm just completely not hitting him at all. I would really love a chance to heal. I'm going to have to block this first. There we go. I can probably get a heal in here. There we go. And there we go. That clusterfuck of a battle is over. And we get the orange charge ring. Now, if you cut off one of those, like the appendages that I was saying that you can cut off, you can actually get the orange charge ring when that gets cut off. There it is, right. What that does is that reduces lava damage, which means that you can actually walk on lava. You will still take damage, but it's a small enough amount of damage that you can actually do it. If I tried to walk on lava without this ring on, it would be death pretty fucking suddenly. But once I've done that, I can come through here and I can get to this bonfire where Knight Solaire is, and we will have a chat with him.
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
Still can't find his son. He's still looking for his own personal son and he can't find it. That's a shame. And when I say son, I don't mean his child, I mean an actual son. Like the thing in the sky. But I'll just put another point in my vitality. And there we go. I'm going to end this part here because it's a bit of a longer stretch now between the next boss. And the next boss is actually the final boss that we need to get the final Lord Soul. There are, in fact, only 3 bosses left now. So, getting very close now to actually finishing this game. So I'll see you next time when we will get the final Lord Soul.